Welcome back everybody to FTB Regrowth. Okay, now, AcademyCraft, I figured it out. Figured out how the whole thing works. Now, the wireless nodes themselves act as, I suppose, repeaters for the signal from the main unit, which I can't remember. It escapes me what it actually is. So basically, these nodes have a range of their own. The basic wireless node has a range of, I think it's very vague in what the range is. So basically, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 blocks out. It looks like it is a radius, not cubic like the storage drawer controller. The way we hook these things up is we click on here, and the GUI here that's got the little wireless signal. Now it's currently connected to a roof node. Now the power generators, they connect to the nodes themselves, and the nodes are what connect basically carries the power or whatever signal to the next node. Now, to extend the node's reach, you pretty much just line the nodes up. Now, let me see. Can I see? Okay, I think I've got another node down here someplace. I'm going to pick up a lot of stuff, I think. No, there is another node in here at some point. I can't remember exactly where. But if we head on up, I know why I'm picking up stuff. I've got a ring on. Let's just get rid of all this. Or I might keep it, I don't know. Whoops, here we go. Alright, so coming back down through here. Here I've placed the actual matrix itself. The matrix is the center point for all the nodes. So the nodes have a small, tiny range which they talk to each other and the matrix. The matrix has an overall range which allows the nodes to basically operate in. So if I look in here, the transfer range of 24 is the range that I can place nodes in to basically talk to each other. The nodes themselves have to be in range of each other to talk to each other. I'll probably have to make a video on to really explain that further, but if you've managed to pick something up from that, great. So basically I've got that node there, which I think is connected to the node up top. And if I come down here, down to this floor, no, it's the floor below. I have a node which is just in range of that node that I just showed you. And then I was able to place another node down here in the workshop. So now I can actually place AcademyCraft machines in here and be powered by the AcademyCraft power. So today we are going to actually make the some of the machines so it's not actually so painful. So AcademyCraft former is what I want to make. Let me see. Okay, metal former, which is shears plus empty unit. Okay, well, I can make one, which is great. Let me see. Let's go back to here. I think I may have to make some more of those. So this is why it's great to actually make the former itself. Okay, former. What am I missing? No, I've got enough of those. I need to make a machine frame and chips. Now I think it is actually called, yeah, it is called a frame. Yeah, I've got enough resources to actually make one, so that's great. Chip, right, calculation chip, next. Okay, so that's great. We've got one of those, data chip. Yep, great. I'm not entirely sure if that's in the right orientation or not. If not, we'll just flip them over. The shears, which is just a couple pieces of iron, so I'll do that in my own inventory. No, I want to pick up that one. 1, 2. Like such. Let's see if I've got them in the right way. No, I haven't. What's going on? Calculation chip. Oh, they're 2 calculation chips. That's why. So I need one more of those, which is pretty easy to do. There we go. Now we have the metal former. And we get the cloud terminal updating. It'll tell us all about the metal former. Metal former. It's here. You can read through that at your own leisure. It has different modes, which I will show you. So the former itself, oh, I don't know. We have to keep in range of this node here, which is not really big. So I think I might actually will place it on the floor somewhere, which is okay. I mean, I do fully intend to basically hook this up to a ME interface at some stage or another. So having that hole there, it's okay. Okay, so with the former, again, to get it powered up, we click the wireless signal. And actually, to easily identify this, we can actually give this a name. We'll call this main floor. Alright. You go there on the wireless. We can connect to the main floor, click the little connect button, and it's connected. Now it's receiving power from upstairs. Alright. So now what we can do is we can grab some iron, and instead of going through that painful process of actually making the iron sheets, we can take a stack. No, not the chips. Take a stack of iron, go here, place that in there like such, and it is noisy as hell. Oh well. That is a noisy machine. At least you can actually walk away from it and it's not quite so noisy, but it still will let you know that it is actually running. So the other machine that I want to make is the IMAG fuser, which has got a couple recipes. I can use calculation chips and energy converters, or I can use 2 chips, and I might see if I can actually use this one. So we'll go over to the noisy machine, grab the plates. Let's see, can I make that a little bit quieter? Right, we'll stick those in there. the Imag fuser, which I don't have enough metal plates. Actually, the metal plates we can also... Let's meat. Let's craft some of that up. Say... I know 64. Yep, I can make 64 of those. Fantastic. Now, I believe I did set some up to smelt. No, I did not. So we'll chuck that through the infernal furnace. This is still happening. It is basically going along at a reasonable clip, so I can't complain too much about that. So we have to make a frame. Again. Thankfully, it's very easy. So, fuser. Chemical fuser. No, it's not actually fuse. I can't remember what it's called. Just keep typing Academy. Fusor. Okay, so basically I need to make some calculation chips. Okay, there. Craft. I can't make those because I've got a bad feeling. So I'm gonna need to make 2 of them. What am I out of? Silicon pieces, which is not too bad. So take the wafers. Crush those. That is one noisy machine. Holy crap. Throw those in there. Actually, I might just... Oh, it's all done. Okay, good. Grab our experience. Get blinded by the orbs. Now, this, I think... will give me, yep, the metal plates. So we'll just shove those in. Alright, this in slot here is for power cells. So if you ever need to do those. Right, I need 4 of them. Well, I've already got 7, so that's great. So, 7 of those, 7 of those. What was I missing? Ah! I was missing these things. I got a bad feeling I don't have enough. So I'll go back over here, grab the silicon ingots that I already have, shove them through an enrichment chamber to go forward. Now, chip, how many of these did I actually need? I just need 1 more. Seriously? Alright. We can go 1 more. Oh man, if I can find a setting for that to actually be a lot quieter, that would be good. Okay, 1 more of those. Fantastic. Boom. So... chips. Craft. I want 2 of them. Fantastic. Away you go. Applied Energistics crafting is so good. Right, so... Fusor. Boom. I'm just missing the crystal. Just 1 of those. Thanks very much. Ta-da! Again, more machines. Lovely. I had no idea how loud and noisy this machine is. But we're going to place that, say, about there. And as you can see, the wireless, the node itself, it doesn't have any power bars left on it. Okay, so we'll just place that block there, place the fuser down there. And again, we go through the same motion of connecting. This will actually connect to one of the nodes, which is actually a little bit further up. Okay. That's interesting. It's in range of one of my other nodes. So we're going to connect it to the main floor. Fantastic. Now this... Now you can hear it like really buzzing to the point where we need more power. So let's see if we can't actually make the windmills. Okay, the windmills, it requires 4 pieces. The base itself. Do I actually have the energy converter? No, I don't. That's not a recipe yet. Well, we'll stick those into the system here. And let's go back down to the Applied Energistics server room and teach it how to make these things. Right, so clear that grid. Energy. Excuse me. Energy converter, here we go. Requires that recipe. I can't do it in there. Why not? Okay, energy unit. Maybe I'm trying to... Because I'm trying to shift click it, it's not accepting the recipe. If I just click like that... okay. Chip, I need one of those. Silicon pieces, really? I have to go back up and grab those now. Bugger. So still a little bit of running around to do. Okay, nope, there we go. It seems as though these silicon pieces I'm going to have to automate really, really quickly. And we're just going to turn that off for now. Let my small power generation basically start to catch up. Now I can actually hook these up to RF power, which I might see about trying to do. Okay, so... Okay, AcademyCraft, they have these things, energy bridges, which basically converts RF to IF. That's the AcademyCraft's power units. Okay, so energy converter, I still have to make one of those, which I still need the calculation chip for. It's chicken and egg problem type deals. Right. But still, let's go teach the auto crafting to make that, eh? Right. So, for the energy converter, I needed the chip, which I've got a recipe for. The energy unit, I'm not entirely sure. No, I don't, because I needed a chip to do it. I need one of those. So for the energy converter. Damn. Actually, I need more chips than that. I need 2 chips to do the whole lot. I'm missing osmium plates. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Damn. Alright. AcademyCraft. You need energy converter, energy unit, which is one of those. I'm going round and round in circles now. Okay, I need one of those. Okay, now I don't have the chip for that. Maybe it's asking for a actual data chip. Not a calculation. Ah, it's... Okay. I might be able to squeeze this through without having to process osmium, but it may be the case. Okay, so that's that in there. So that's that part. Now the energy converter requires a calculation chip, which I do have everything for. Nice. So that goes in there. And the EPI interface is now full. Alright, so we'll clear that out of the way. Energy converts RF to IF. This is what I want to do. Do I have enough? I need a frame. Okay. So I need to craft one of these, which are now missing the osmium. Damn. I'll take those. I still haven't actually made a recipe for the osmium ore yet, but we'll get there in time. So now we're going to throw this stuff through the rolling machine. Like this. One thing I love about the rolling machine, it auto balances. Right. I'm not going to make up a recipe for the energy bridge because I'm not going to be making like many of these. So that I think I have everything except the frame. Which, of course, well, let's make 16 of those. Can I make 16 of those? Nope. How about if I make 8? 8's doable. Right. Energy bridge. Okay. One of those, thank you. So now we can hook this up to my redstone flux blocks, I think. Okay, they're actually doing things. I might be able just to hook this up actually to the pipes themselves. Out of range. Well, bugger. Where? Okay. I think I know where that pipe is actually going. Goes up through here. So actually I can... Where does it go? In line with that torch. I can actually get it to hook in here. At least I think so. There we go. There we go. We can hook into the main floor. So is that taking power? Somehow I have a bad feeling the answer to that is actually no. Because that is actually not connected. Oh, whoops. In my renovations, I have actually disconnected the whole line. Huh. Well, that's embarrassing. Right, so... There we go. Now we're actually getting a good steady stream to the energy bridge. I think that... Did that actually fill the whole lot? I got a feeling the answer to that is yes. Node is full. So... That was actually really quick. I wonder what the energy rate that they actually I think it comes down to the matrix tower itself, how much power it can actually transmit. But I think it seems to be a fairly low power system. So using this to power other systems, I could probably do other smaller systems, but like powering my applied energistics network, it's not a viable option, I don't think, size-wise. Interesting. That was really quick, actually. Alright, anyway. So, that's that. One thing I wanted to actually try and do... How are we going for time? Shouldn't be too bad. Grab that stack there. Throw those in there, and that in there. Let's see if we can get these windmills going. So we need the pillar, which needs the energy converter, which I'm missing the silicon pieces for, which I now have. Okay. So, craft one of those. Yep, it's crafted. Good. A frame. And a piece of iron. Actually, I'll take half a stack because I'm going to need that afterwards. So we got one base. So then we got the pillars. Now, the actual pillars themselves, you can actually go pretty darn high on. So we okay, that's the maximum. Well, that's all the iron bars I had, so that's okay. Wind generator itself. Oh my goodness. Right. I don't think I'm going to have enough energy. Can I make one of those? Yes, I can. So that goes in the middle. 2 frames plus metal. Like such, and that's the wind generator. That's at the top. Now I just need the blades. Blades, I think, is actually pretty easy. Do I actually have a crafting table kicking around the place that I can use? Actually, we'll go over to this panel here. Still a crafting terminal, and we'll craft it in here. Okay, and now we'll go back over to this terminal here and finish the job. Right, clear that. Okay, boom, done. Lovely. Alright, now we've got all the bits and pieces for that. Do I have a bucket of water? I got buckets. Good, because I'm going to need them. Because the way I'm going to set this up, I'm going to need to have to jump off the top and hopefully not kill myself. So head back up to the power side of things. It's actually night time, which is, no, it's okay. That's probably why I don't have any power, because it's night time. Alright. Get my little pool of water that's going to save my... Well, I don't know if it's going to save my neck. We're going to find out. Okay. So we place the windmill power base down there. Grab our pillars. Then the generator itself. Stick the fan in there. Looks good. And hopefully not die. Yay, didn't die. Okay, same thing. Connect to the roof terminal. Now, it's buffering quite a bit of IF. What the rate of IF that it is actually generating, I don't know. But it does look pretty cool. And it's supplying power pretty much all day long. It actually looks really, really cool too. So this we could potentially actually use as a decent power source, I suppose. It is generating, it's like 13,000 IF, which I think it's a 1-to-1 ratio to power exchange. So it might be a decent source, but it's actually rather slow. It's not fast power. Applied Energetics needs fast power. This is good slow burn type stuff. So that's storing, if it is 1-to-1, 20,000 RF, which can be used at a rate of, I think, 60 RF per tick, as our matrix is set up with the basic core. Yeah, bandwidth is 60 IF per tick. So with higher cores, we'll be able to go even higher, well, basically not exchange, but transmit power at a higher rate. Well, there you go. So that explains a little bit about AcademyCraft, the wireless system, how you set it up. If you'd like, I can actually do a brief tutorial video on actually what the ranges are like and maybe some of the efficiencies. I have done a little bit of research on that, so I can present that if you so wish. But if you've liked the video and enjoyed the series so far, do go ahead and click that like button. And of course, if you wouldn't mind, share the video around to Facebook, Twitter, Discord, or wherever that you may find folks that may find the information useful. Okay, folks, well, I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.